We're making some ramen noodles. This barbecue sauce is really good. Thank you to the fans who sent it. We got some Korean barbecue, some butter, 2 different kinds of cheeses, some bacon, salami, prosciutto. And so for starters, we're going to take our plate that we have right here, and we're going to chop cheese up into slices. Because we need some cheese for our recipe, so we're going to do that first. Fresh mozzarella. I'm going to open this mozzarella and dump all the liquid in the container out into the sink. Not going to need all the mozzarella from this, just a little bit. 1 cup of cheese. There's our fresh mozzarella. The other cheese we're going to add to these ramen noodles is, of course, going to be our bacon horseradish cheese from Dietz and Watson. Get the cheese cut, get the Spam cut, then we're going to fry up the bacon. We got our Black Label Cherry Wood thick cut smoked bacon. We'll tear a couple pieces in half, cook them up. Then we're going to fry the Spam in the grease that we used for our bacon like we did last time. This cheese does not want to come open. 1 second. Use a sharp knife to get it open. I'm gonna use like 3 different barbecue sauces, 2 different kinds of cheese, bacon. bacon, Spam, salami, and prosciutto. So this is going to be some intense ramen noodle action, I would think. Okay, I'm going to cut some cheese for some other cheeses here. Get the cheese back in the wrapper. Now we're going to cut this bacon horseradish cheese into chunks. It's all going in the same bowl anyway, so they don't got to be pretty slices, but for the sake of the camera. Now I got all this cheese for our ramen noodles, which should we cut up next? Let's do the salami next. Got some Italian dry salami right here. Using a butter knife so I don't cut myself. Put the salami back in the fridge. Now to make this quicker, I should probably use a sharp knife. I want to cut the salami into frying slices. There are 4 big ass chunks of salami we can fry up. And eat this piece right here. Now we're going to cut up some Spam. We have this Korean barbecue spam. I'm going to get the spam cut up because we're going to fry that right after we fry the bacon. We take our butter knife, go on the outside. Hold on to that can for a second. I'm going to take some of this Korean barbecue spam, and we're just going to slice up 4 big ass chunks of it. That's 1 for the cook. Yep, I like that Korean barbecue flavored spam. It's sweet and it's spicy. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the spam, the salami, on the plate for now. So we got our main ingredients prepped. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to take some bacon and we're going to cook it up in a pan. Then we're going to add to our pan. Well, then we're going to add to it. Scooch the camera around. I'm going to put the bacon in here and then this fried spam followed by the salami deal. Scooch the camera over this way real quick. To our pan of butter, before we add our bacon to it, we're going to throw in some Country Crock Original. And throw a couple extra dobs in there because we're frying up right there, just like that. Perfect. We're going to fry up our bacon. I don't think that's healthy enough or unhealthy enough. So we're also going to take Bud Light beer and pour a little bit into that pan on top of our butter. We're going to fry the bacon up in some beer and butter action. Now we're going to grab our bacon, our cherry wood thick cut bacon, and we're going to tear off pieces here. Let me wash my hands real quick. Time to cook up some bacon so we can get this on the back burner. And I'm not worried about like seasoning or any of that BS because we're gonna add seasoning to it here in a bit. Put the stove on to 8 so it'll get it cooked faster. And while we're cooking up some deliciousness, we're gonna pour ourselves a drink combo. We got some Florida's natural peach mango splash. And some Nikolai vodka. Cheers to making unhealthy and radical decisions. Our drink combo is fire. I'm gonna pour a splash more beer on top of our bacon. We'll let that cook up. Then we're gonna fry up our Spam and our salami. And then part 2 will be assembling the bowl of ramen noodles. All the cooked bacon, salami, and Spam is going to go in here. And I use that bowl to cut up the Spam so it don't matter. Now once we get done cooking our bacon, I'm going to take and cook up the Spam next. And if you got room in the pan, I'll add the salami too and get it all done in one go. But if we got to take 2 more turns at cooking it up, so be it. We're also going to be adding prosciutto to our ramen noodles. Now my YouTube fans sent me some ramen noodles in the P.O. box. This is the original flavor. I want to cook up 2 packets of those. The way I look at it, I love my prosciutto sandwiches. And Italians are known for their pasta. And it's like, why not take the best of both worlds and throw a little bit of Asian influence into it, you know, and get creative with it. I'm basically frying bacon in butter, grease, and beer. Although I use Country Crock Original, it's not real butter, it's butter spread, but I like it. I like Country Crock, it's a staple of my childhood, not a sponsor. We definitely need more of that Country Crock after a bit. I told these goddamn YouTube trolls to suck my fucking butt crack. I fucking told them. Get sick and tired of their fucking act. Always flapping their fart sucker all over the goddamn place. Took like 3 pieces of bacon and tore them into halves to make a couple of pieces of bacon. And that bacon's gonna cook up. Oh, there it goes. That bacon's starting to cook up, and that all that fat from the Country Crock original. Like sitting there boiling and frying bacon and beer. That's totally not healthy, but who cares? We're making unhealthy decisions. Let me pour the rest of this beer in here. I got a whole fucking case. I only need another beer to make everything else, so now, if you're not fried thick or bacon in general and some like Country Crock and a little bit of beer, you are missing out. You are missing the fuck out. I may not need another beer for the grease if that beer doesn't boil down too much. I got 3 barbecue sauces going into this. The barbecue sauce, first one on the list is Kinder's barbecue sauce, the gold flavor. This stuff is phenomenal. I tried it a little bit when I opened it last night, and immediately I just, oh, the flavor on it. I closed my eyes, and the flavor, it was like you're in a forest camping, and you're in the woods, and you got some good barbecue going. It just had that nostalgic barbecue taste. The second barbecue we're going to use is Famous Dave's Rich and Sassy. And the final one we're going to use is Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce, honey barbecue sauce from Jack Daniel's. But what about making it spicy? Well, we're going to make it spicy, YouTube. We're adding some extra hot horseradish and some buffalo wings flavored Frank's Red Hot, just for a little bit of kick. But those sauces are going to come after we add those last 2 I just mentioned. Like, basically what I'm going to do is when I get the Spam ready to cook, I'm going to put a little bit of all 3 barbecue sauces onto one side of the Spam. I'm going to fry it up in this grease that we got going here. And then the grease from that Spam, that's going to fry up our salami. So bacon, salami, prosciutto, and Spam, like a 4 meats, barbecue style. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we'll see how it turns out. No guarantees. Not all of my recipes are winners. Oh yeah, look at that. This bacon it's cooking all right. It's being boiled in Country Crock and Bud Light. That's just the most American thing I could think of doing right now. Drinking some good booze and Making some bacon in life just does not get any better than this. And you can tell when the bacon's fully cooked because it's starting to float. It'll float to the top a little bit. I don't like my bacon overcooked. I like it on the chewier side. With like a little bit of crispiness. I'm about ready to give this bacon a flip. Flip it. Flip it. Flip it. Flip it. Flip it good. We're flipping the bacon today, team. That bacon's starting to get cooked, man. You can see the texture on it, the color on it. It's not so like pale and pink, you know. It's starting to look like cooked bacon. Oh, the amount of flavor in this bacon is going to be seriously awesome with all that grease and, oh yes please. Now as you're cooking in the beer will evaporate with the heat. So you want to watch that so you don't burn your bacon. I can see the level of beer going down right now as it evaporates while being cooked into this delicious thick cut bacon. Look at that sexiness. Oh, fuck yes. Oh my god, I love the smell of bacon. Okay. So part one, we're going to get our meats grilled up and cooked up. And part two, you're going to see me try to assemble it. I.e. make the ramen noodles, microwave it, add whatever I add to the ramen, and then like part three, if I can let it cool down a bit, me trying it. So it might be another awesome King Cobra cooking video, or it could be a fucking disaster. We're gonna find out one way or another. That drink combo is fire, son. The Nikolai vodka with the Florida peach mango and a little bit of Bud Light. That's pretty good, dude. The bacon will cook a little bit further when you put it in the ramen noodles and microwave it to get the cheese melted, so I'm not worried about it. I want that bacon to be barely cooked to a little bit over barely cooked. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be raw, because raw bacon is not something you want to fuck with, dude. It'll fuck your gut up if you're not careful. Told these trolls, suck my butt crack. God damn, that fart I ripped smells horrible. That's just about that perfect temperature where it's nice and chewy and it's cooked. I don't mind a little bit of crispiness in my bacon, but I prefer it on the chewier side. That's just my personal opinion. Bacon's just about done. Take those Spam pieces and cut them a little bit thinner. Yeah, these pieces, this bacon's done. This bacon is so done. I made those pieces of Spam a little bit thinner so they cook a little easier. Just ate the excess. Look at that freshly cooked bacon. Oh, the steam coming off of that. Look at all that. All that is sexy. Now I took the pan off the burner here quickly so I could do my 1-2 thing. I'm gonna take our fried Spam. I'm gonna throw it in here. You don't have room for the salami at this point, but I honestly don't care. I'll just cook it last. And it goes without saying, maybe top off that grease a little bit, put some in the pan. A little bit of extra buttery goodness. Before I stick it on that burner, we're going to hit that with some of our gold barbecue sauce on top. Some Dave's Rich and Sassy. And some Jack Daniel's honey barbecue sauce. Got 3 different kinds of barbecue, just kind of throw it in there. Cook that up on the stove. And maybe top off the beer on that. I think the combination of that barbecue sauce is going to be pretty freaking tasty, YouTube. So let that cook up with the butter. I'll throw some more beer in there, just a splash. Now I'm gonna let that Spam fry up. Should go without saying that this fucking meal is not how you want to diet. This is not calorie conscious, nor is it heart healthy. Now we're going to fry up our Spam and that beer and that butter spread with that barbecue sauce. And it's already like a Korean barbecue flavor, you know what I'm saying? So it should enhance the taste of that barbecue sauce for sure. I'm gonna let the meat cool off before I go to add it to the ramen. Because this video is already almost an hour long, so that's going to take a hot minute to upload. You know, frying Spam and beer and butter and bacon grease and a little bit of barbecue sauce. Yeah, I think that might just make for a tasty recipe, man. Give these Spam pieces a flip. Not gonna lie, that combination of barbecue sauce with that fried Spam and that beer smells pretty good. Now, if you like these cooking videos, subscribe for more. I'm going to have to make it a part 2-er because this video is almost an hour long. By the time I get done frying up the salami, you know, and getting all these meats cooled off. Got 2 packets of prosciutto right there to shred up into the ramen noodles. Some bacon bits. Our magical seasoning, you know how we do. Now my house is gonna smell like fried Spam, fried bacon, and fried salami. If I wasn't doing this for a ramen noodle, I'd totally put it on one of my prosciutto sandwiches. I'm not gonna fry the prosciutto, we're just gonna take it, shred it, put it in the noodles, Stir around the meat and the cheeses. Add a little bit of seasoning, add the sauces, you know, and like stir it around some more. Then we're gonna microwave the shit out of it so all that cheese that we put in there melts. We're gonna cook the ramen noodles first, which you guessed it, a little bit of country crock original, a splash of beer, and a little bit of water over your noodles. You microwave it to the al dente and the butter's melted. Then you drain the broth. You like a little bit of broth at the bottom of the bowl, that's what I like to do. Then we hit it with some more beer, and then like the cheeses, the meats, the sauces, everything that I put into it, combine it like concoction it the fuck up, stir it around, microwave it again, get all that cheese nice and melted, and then just let it cool off. I don't know about you, Cobra fam, but I love to cook. I think cooking is quite fun, and the best part about cooking is that you get to enjoy your art after you get done making it. And you might think, oh, well, you know, I'm not a fan of Cobra's cooking videos. I think and no one's forcing you to watch. Oh, that's hot. Oh, fuck me. I got grease all over the stove. God fucking damn it. My cooking is unhealthy and messy to make, so I'm going to have to clean it up. And right now this Spam is being fried up in like barbecue sauce, beer, and a little bit of country crock, like 3 different kinds of barbecue sauces. And it's looking and smelling amazing, dude. I don't claim to be an expert at cooking, far from it. I cook what I like to cook and I eat what I like to eat. If you don't like it, no one's forcing you to watch. Like, I could just use the barbecue sauce my fans sent me, but I'm like, you know what, let's make it a Cobra video where we add like 3 to 4 different sauces to it, because that's what people like watching me on YouTube for. They're like, oh great, Cobra's doing another cooking video. Let me express my enthusiasm. Drunk Cooking with King Cobra JFS. My drink's looking a little empty. I should top that off. Oh my god, the whole house is smelling like barbecue, bacon, and fried Spam. Like, oh my god, dude, stop. And it's grilling season, dude. You know, I haven't made barbecue pork ribs in a hot minute, so I might have to just do that one of these days. Because your boy Cobra makes a pretty bomb-ass rib, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the combinations that I come up with, they sound weird, they sound gross, but then you get to smelling them and it's like, okay, they don't smell half bad. And you try it, you're like, what? It's about time to flip that Spam again. I don't care if the fucking Spam is like stupid fried, you know, it's as long as it's got that flavor of all that beef and that, you know, not beef, I meant to say pork and what have you, it'll be just fine. It'll be just fucking fine. Nothing like the smell of frying up some Korean barbecue spam with beer, butter spread, and barbecue sauces. Pretty sure I put more than one piece in here, but look, at least 4 to 5 pieces. Yeah, okay. That beer is starting to boil down again, and that, oh, the smell coming off these fried spam pieces. Oh my fucking god, you can smell the bacon grease, the butter spread, the barbecue, the fried spam. It's just collectively, and what we're going to do is just take all of our fried meats, stick them into a bowl to cool off so all the grease just soaks into each piece. You got a one-stop ticket to Flavor Town, my friends. Now on my YouTube channel, I've been like experimenting with spam and on my prosciutto sandwiches, and I'm like, let's put that shit in some ramen noodles. Picking foods I like to eat and combining them to make something new and exciting. Yeah, there's the other piece. Get off of there. Because I'm pretty sure I had 5 pieces in here. Oh, fried spam, and it's fried in beer and butter spread and barbecue sauce. Korean barbecue flavored spam that's been fried in like Bud Light, butter spread in 3 different barbecue sauces. Oh yeah, my tummy's just getting excited thinking about how fucking delicious these fucking noodles are gonna be, man. The amount of grease on this pan is ridiculous. And they're not going to be super crispy because they'll firm up when I add them to the ramen noodles. You microwave it. They're going to be super deep fried. Just the reduction sauce that I made with it, with the beer and the barbecue sauce, is starting to reduce just a little bit. Oh yeah, there we go. Like the sauce is starting to congeal just a little bit. That is some barbecue fried and beer fried spam on top of that bacon. That is fucking sexy, YouTube. That needs to be cleaned. I'll ignore that for a second. Look at all that fried spam on the barbecue. Yes, sir. Now, what we're going to do to our pan, again, we're going to add our fried salami pieces. We're gonna fry up some salami in that barbecue and Spam grease. And that'll be pretty much the extent of using the stove to cook. I'm gonna add a splash of beer to our salami. We got 4 pieces of salami we're gonna fry up. And pour the rest of that beer into my drink cup. Oopsie daisy. And then we're gonna add just a tiny little scoop of Country Crock Original into our butter grease infused concoction here. Just a little up in the middle. Fucking phenomenal. Country Crock Original is so good. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. I'm gonna hit that back on the stove. Now check this out. Those 4 pieces of salami are gonna fry up in that butter and that beer. So we got 1 more round to go. Get all this meat fried up. And it should be pretty fucking tasty, I think. Definitely got plenty of cheese for our ramen noodles. Now after I get this salami fried up, no, excuse me. We get in the bowl on top of our fried Spam and let that meat cool off while we upload the video. Like this bowl of ramen is going to be packed with cheese and meat and good sauce combo. I'm going to add the Frank's Red Hot wing sauce and the horseradish sauce with all 3 barbecue sauces at the end of the video series. Be like, I want to make sure these meats are cooked up first. And I'm like, okay, you know, how tasty can this be, man? We're gonna fry up salami and barbecue grease that's been made from bacon and Spam. And butter and beer. So I'm sure this will be a nice touch. And I don't want to overstuff the meats. I don't want to overstuff my ramen noodles. But I think it'll be just fine. I'm going to take all that meat that I see here and I'm going to shred it into ramen noodles, stir it around, you know. Let's go drink combo. You might have to crack open another beer for the ramen noodles. So I do want to add like a little bit of Bud Light to my ramen noodles when I go to cook them. I feel like they will be consistent with the beer flavor throughout. I'm gonna like flip these salami pieces. Keep in mind this salami is already pre-cooked, so all we're doing is cooking a little bit of flavor into it. Oh, that's looking beautiful. See, now they went from that like perfectly cooked. Here's the thing of it. You could tell when salami is perfectly cooked and it's cured. It's got that look to it. But we're just going to cook these salami pieces in here to get a little bit of color and really soak in all the flavors of our dish. And will this dish get you drunk? I honestly don't fucking know or care because I'm cooking, man. Like, damn, let Cobra do his thing. Oh, yeah, look at that. Jesus Christ. Just a little bit of color on these. Get a little bit of fried salami in there, and we're frying the salami in the grease of the bacon and the Spam and the butter and the barbecue sauce, everything that we've cooked up to this point. It definitely smells pretty good in here, I'm not gonna lie, man. How long is this video? Yeah, we're just about, yeah, we're 1 hour into it. So it's taking me about an hour to cook up and like get everything pre-sliced and cooked. So we can just stuff it in there with the noodles. Bacon bits are gonna go on top as like a sprinkle of sorts. And maybe I might add some Doritos because it wouldn't be a King Cobra cooking video about some nacho cheese Doritos. Ridiculous, YouTube. And this salami doesn't need to be cooked too terribly long. I just want to like fry it up in this butter and barbecue goodness. Yeah, flip that piece. It's already starting to get a nice cooked color on it. It's you can eat it out of like the salami you get from the store, like the one I showed you. You can slice it and eat it as is if you want. It's fully cooked. But if you want to go extra on the flavor, you do what I do and you're frying it up in like greasy goodness. Oh my god. Four meats. Oh my god, YouTube. I'll add like a little bit of red onion to it, you know. And any cheese that I can't fit in there, I'll just eat. But I'm gonna do my best to make a really sweet ramen noodle food hack. Holy shite. You know what I mean? Need to clean the stove and get these dishes done. These are not going to take too much longer to fry up. They got a nice color on them. They look like they've been cooked a little bit, and then oily goodness. Oh my goodness. Should I upload this to my King Cobra JFS channel? I'm not thinking I should. A little bit longer and they'll be ready to go. These are just about done. I don't want these to be like overcooked. So I'm going to take them and put them on top of our barbecue fried spam. Oh, that is. Oh yeah, that barbecue fried spam is sticky with flavor. Oh my fucking god. Oh, I couldn't sleep last night. I was so excited to get this cooking video done. I was like, man, that piece looks good. That piece looks good. That piece definitely looks good. And we got one more. Oh, fuck yeah, that's looking good. I'm gonna dump this grease outside so I don't make a huge mess. Hold up. YouTube, I have officially cooked up all the meats. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a smell of that bowl. Oh my god, YouTube, if you could just smell the smells coming off. Look at that freshly fried salami with the fried spam and the bacon underneath it. I'm gonna add that to all this goodness. So yeah, that's part one. I'll catch you cool cobras on part two. Making some dank ramen noodles, fresh meats.